Hey folks, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. Want to send this video out to my Patreon subscribers, and I thank you very much for your generosity, especially in these troubled times that we find ourselves in, with so many people out of work. So really, I'm pretty amazed at how generous everyone has been. I recently did a video doing like the rules of reharm, and there really are no rules, but there are some guidelines. And I'll publish them again in this video down there in the description. I took a song, The Nearness of You, and I just started putting in every reharm idea I could come up with. I would not call this an arrangement. An arrangement really has to have a feeling of a beginning, a middle, an end. This is more like an exercise, and it kind of sounds like a college exercise, where you reharm a tune and just put in way too many reharms. So what I would suggest for anybody watching this video is that you take a few of the reharm ideas that you like and use those and maybe build on those. I wouldn't play this thing exactly the way I did it here. All right, The Nearness of You, it's in the key of F, charts down below. Also, some of the reharm is kind of scratched in there, so. Yeah, I'm not sure what reharm rule that follows. Going around the cycle of fifths, A flat, D flat. If you thought of that as D flat seventh, then that goes to C, okay? So, you could. So I thought maybe. There's lots of ways, I suppose, to do that. And then this is just tritone substitution, basically. Here, I don't really know where I came up with this, but I just thought if you took three diminished chords, so that's the idea, is using three diminished chords there. But another thing I did is a little constant structure with this odd diminished kind of chord like this. So that's constant structure there. All right. Another thing maybe would be using a B flat 6 to get to the A minor. Right? And here A flat. No, what comes after A flat? A flat dominant. Could be a D flat. Right? Then the C. Now I thought maybe I'd use B minor 7 there for the F chord. That's, that's using the rule of use a flat 5, minor 7, flat 5 chord. In other words, F, the flat 5 is B, then we make a minor 7, flat 5 out of that, and there you go. Except I had nowhere to go with it, so I didn't do it. I don't know. And then on the second ending, I came in. It's just the nearness of you. And then there's way too many chords in here. 1, 2, 3, da, 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 da. But this is typical now of reharmonization, is that you start putting in all these chords and then you kind of reharmonize the ones that you've got there. Now G minor, I could have gone E flat and then right into C. That would probably be a better change than sticking those other ones in there. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a change I used to use all the time. I used to use F sharp, like a sharp 9 chord, and then get into the F7th that way. Yeah, G minor would work in there too. Same thing as before. All right, now that was my moment of brilliance there, and let me explain what I'm doing here. This is not in the rules. This comes from, well, I hate to bring this guy's name up, Barry Harris. All right. I mean, if you put Barry Harris in the title of your video, you'll get twice as many views. I don't know why, but for some reason. I like Barry Harris. I really do. I just don't know what the big deal is. Now, in Barry Harris's world, if you take a dominant chord, it belongs to a family. And you go up in minor thirds here like this. It kind of comes from the diminished thing, that kind of thing. So anytime you have a dominant 7th, like say it's F dominant 7th, you might try a D dominant 7th or a B dominant 7th and use some of those. In fact, I use that idea a lot in my arrangement of Round Midnight, if you want to look that one up. So I thought that was a kind of a cool chord, that D flat, because it's a sharp 9. And then I just went down a minor third. And lo and behold, it's the dominant 7th right before you go to A minor. So, you have dominant motion there. Right? Because, that could be an E going to A. So anyway, I just thought that was my little moment there. So third verse. And then on the end, you can always use a surprise chord. Something like that. Instead of going to F, pick anything else that just harmonizes the F there. The minor 4 is a nice one, or the major 7th up a half step is always a good one. There you go, The Nearness of You. And this was on my my one and only published CD, and had my girlfriend at the time, Denise Donatelli, sing it. And I think I'll stick that up as a video as well. Maybe you'll enjoy that. All right, she's a great singer, so you should check it out. That's all for now. Thanks again for your generosity, and I'll see you again real soon.